So in this video, we will quickly see how distance culling works in particles. So if you have a Niagara and you have this fountain, and if I just turn off, why is it like that? So I want when I move back from my particle, they should disappear. And to do that, there are lots of options. There's already here the scalability, that is the LOD, and I have already tutorial. If you will search the LOD in my videos, I have a separate tutorial on that, and also LOD through the scratchpad, so you can customly control your particle according to the distance, but it is a default option. In the sprite render, you have this enable camera distance culling. So you just need to enable this, and it has the minimum and maximum distance. So now this maximum is 1000. So if I go back, this particle will disappear if the distance is higher than the 1000. If you go close little bit, you can see the particle are now little bit particle are visible, but not all according to the distance. If I go down or close enough, you can see the more particles. So the use of this is the basic. If in your game you have hundreds of similar effects or different effects, maybe you can use this thing to avoid the to optimize your scene. So like you have this effect, and I want to make it local and just turn this off for now. So you have this fountain, right? And I can just copy this like 3 and 4 times. Then I even more copies I can have, and then even more copies. So you have lots of particles, right? And if they are not GPU, even in GPU, there are lots of particles. Okay. So now you can see if I'm going back, still there are particles. If I'm coming close, still there are particles. So here in this, you can use this thing. And if I save, now see only particle which is under the range of 0 to 1000 are visible. Going close, particle is spawning. Going close, going close, going close. And going far, they are disappearing. Okay, you can increase or decrease this range, like you can use the 500. So it will start spawning here, and at the 500, it will disappear. Okay. So this is the maximum range, and what is the minimum range, how it works. So like if you have this 1000 and I'm going close, so the particles which are under the 1000 range are visible, but also particles which are very close to the camera also visible, because I have the minimum range is 0. But I want the particle who are close enough, like if I show you here, you have your particles, right? And this is your camera. So if you have the range 0 to 1000, okay, so all the particle which is under the 1000 from here to here, 1000 will be visible, even if the particles are close to the camera. But if you use the minimum range also, like 500, so all the particles within the range of 500 also disappear. So particle only within the range from 500 to 1000 will be visible, these particles. Okay. So let's say if I make this like 500, now you'll see particle which are close also disappearing, particle which are far also disappearing. Only in the range of 500 to 1000 particles are visible. So now not a single particle is coming into my camera. Okay. And if you want to understand it even more better, let me just delete all these particles, and I have just one, and let me turn off this for now, and let me delete the forces. And you have like box maybe 500, and this is 0, and you have a high spawn rate. Let me turn off the GPU also, because I'm going to use lots of particles. So you have these particles, right? And if I'm playing now, that is turned off, but if I turn on that thing, and this is 0 to 1000, so if I see, these are disappearing. Okay, and now if I use the 500 here, now you will see the particle also which are close are disappearing, and also far disappearing. So there is a band. So if you want to close it, like make it close distance, we will now see a band, particle band. Can you see that? Okay, so I think you got the idea. Let me show you one more example here. So basically this is your camera, okay, and it has a radius for the distance. So these are the radius, and start from 0 to whatever radius maximum you have. So if minimum is 0, it will start from here to here. If minimum is like this is 1000, this is 0, and this is 500. Understand? Now, if you're using from 0 to 1000, this is 1000. So all the particle within this range will be visible. If you are using 500 to 1000, this range. If you are using 900 to 1000, so maybe this range, because 900 will be almost here. So I hope now it is clear. So that's it. Thanks for watching. Keep learning. Bye bye.